Hey guys, I wanted to do a little video on this little gal today. This is my mini Cattleya. But first I wanted to tell you a little bit of story. Maybe I'm just like confessing right now. But today I was in a huge staff meeting. It had about like 30 people. Actually 50 people. And this guy came up. He was doing his presentation. He talked about one of the publications that I redesigned. And I guess I don't know what happened or what came over me, but I just like raised my hand and I was like really excited. So he said, "Oh, there's a question," and I said, who was the awesome designer that did your redesign for you?" And of course everyone started laughing, and then I thought, okay, well, it sounded cool in my head. It's just when it came out, it made me feel like I was full of myself. So I'm pretty sure everyone there was like, "Oh, she's so full of herself. I can't believe she's giving herself credit." And of course, later on, my coworkers made fun of me and said, "You're the only person I know that raised her hand in a staff meeting and said, 'Don't forget about me, give me credit too.'" Yeah, I'm really not full of myself, but I don't know. Sometimes I guess I am. I guess sometimes I just feel like I'm forgotten and people don't really remember me, or they think I'm invisible and they don't. I'm kind of the behind the scenes person. I do the work, and then, you know, other people like project managers or whatever get all the credit, and, you know, I kind of don't exist. So that's my feeling. And I guess at that point I was just like, okay, I exist. Yes, I'm here. Anyway, okay, let's move on. That was my confession. Let's do this really fast, but I got this at actually Trader Joe's. This is a mini Cattleya, and at first it was just like beige. So there it is. So one of them is still kind of new, so you can see that it's kind of beigey. And of course, this other one is coming into maturity, I guess, is what you could say. And it is getting a little bit darker. And the surprising thing is, of course, that she is fragrant. She has a lemony fragrant, which is really pretty, and I like it. It was a nice surprise because I smell all the orchids that I buy, and usually when they don't smell, I'm kind of like, disappointed. But I purchased her anyway because she was, her petals are kind of shimmery. I'm not sure if you can see that, but she's really shimmery, and I like the way that she looks. And it's such a nice surprise to get an orchid that you think isn't gonna be fragrant, and then it is fragrant. She is a NoID. I don't really know what to call her other than that she's a mini Cattleya or a Laleo Cattleya. But otherwise, she has a lemony fragrance and she looks very healthy. I'm gonna repot her soon. I actually have a surprise today. I have the coconut orchid, the Maxillaria tenuifolia. Well, I got it because everyone got one, and I was like, okay, well, I wanted to get one too. So I got this one, and I actually told Maria about how mine is pretty small, so I'm not really sure if it's going to bloom. And guess what? It's gonna bloom. Yeah, at first I wasn't really sure. It has two flowers, I believe, two buds. At first I wasn't really sure if it was going to bloom or not. But I'm pretty sure that that one is a bloom. I thought at first it was a new pseudobulb, but considering that the pseudobulbs are very pointy and very sharp, but this flower is actually pretty, what is it? It's not as sharp. So there you can see that, and if you can see, not sure if you can see that, but like inside there's a little stem that the flower is coming out of. I'm not really going to force it down because I don't want it to break, but it has two flowers. Pretty awesome, and a ton of new growth. So I'm very excited because I really did not think that this one was going to have any flowers for another year maybe, and it has 2 flowers. Yay! So I haven't even had it for a month yet, and now I get to enjoy the flowers. Alright, well, thanks for watching, you guys, and thanks for listening to me ramble. I will see you next time. Bye!